Let's return now to the climate conference in Paris, where China, the world's biggest polluter, is hoping to take the lead on combating climate change. Beijing is bringing several ambitious pledges to the table, including a national carbon trading scheme, a plan to slash emissions intensity and a massive green energy program. But as China correspondent Bill Birtles reports, the country is still rapidly building new coal-fired power plants.
In the southern manufacturing city of Shenzhen, China's green energy ambitions are on full display. Set out across the roofs of a factory complex, thousands of solar panels form an unlikely power plant.
This solar plant produces enough electricity for 2,500 homes a year. That saves more than 1,000 tonnes of coal.
But it's also at the small end of the scale. The state-owned company that runs it has in just 3 years gone from operating one solar plant to more than 40. This rapid investment in renewables is part of a plan to source a fifth of China's energy from non-fossil fuel sources by 2030.
Last year, the speed of China's green energy development was the fastest in the world. This year, we've topped global construction capacity for wind and solar power. Next year, according to the government's plans, we will still be the largest manufacturer in the world.
Shenzhen is one of 7 Chinese cities trialling a carbon trading scheme. From 2017, the government is set to roll out a national system. Its success will very much depend on whether China can curb its addiction to coal.
Already, China's chief climate negotiator has had to defend the government's official statistics. A recent revision showed China had been underreporting coal use by about 600 million tonnes per year, or 17% of the country's total use.
Right now we are taking all the right steps to address our emissions, but we must consider other factors when we implement our environmental goals.
And even though the slowing economy has curbed the demand for energy, the country has issued permits for more than 150 new coal-fired power plants.
For example, if those power plants were built, they are taking the proportion that renewable energy can take.
The new coal power plants are also casting doubts on another major pledge, that China can peak its emissions by 2030. But China's government has a track record of achieving major goals no matter what the costs. And recent record air pollution from coal burning in the northeast has reiterated the urgency for action. That means no matter what's agreed upon in Paris, the leaders here will be under huge domestic pressure to deliver. Bill Birtles, ABC News, Beijing.